Hello everybody, and today I am going to be reviewing a mod showcase called Minecraft Dungeons Weapons mod, or the MC Dungeons Weapons mod. And this is the page for the MC Dungeons Weapons, and you can actually use melee weapons or ranged weapons of your choosing, and it is inspired by the MC Dungeons, like the actual MC Dungeon weapons. There are currently some more updates later on, and the creator is Kronos Sakaria, and you got the artists and you got the author of the whole thing. I mean, this is a team effort because I know 150 weapons takes a lot of work, and it does require the better combat mod as well, and REI, since you got to learn every crafting recipe. And I have to say this too, I am not going to be explaining 150 weapons, for 30 minutes explaining 150 weapons, like go from one this to one this. So I'm just going to choose like 10 weapons just to review, for example, and I'm just going to see, how cool the mod is. I mean, because this mod is pretty cool and it's still updating. And as you can see, this is what all the weapons look like at the back. I mean, look at all these weapons, ranging from two-sided weapons to chainsaw weapons to greaves, scythes. I mean, it just takes some inspiration from or has some similar compatibilities with the Simply Swords mod as well. I mean, you can actually download that too, but I'm just going to say this, all these weapons on the wall are pretty epic. And if I just go and just turn around and just walk up to the wall, like these are the bows and the crossbows, and look at these melee weapons, like look how cool it is. Like, I really like the crossbows and the bows too, and also for the melee, like their styles look pretty cool. Like, look at the little animations, like the saw animations is giving away. I mean, the styles just look rad. Like, this is sick, definitely sick. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just show you a few enchantments that you may come across, because there are a lot of enchantments. Like, if I show you guys this, like you have all these enchantments here, and you have the ones up here. I mean, they take up like the whole chest. Like, I really cannot go over every single one of them, and I recommend downloading REI as stated before, because you just gotta learn how to, use these enchantments for your new weapons, and I think they could be applied to vanilla weapons as well. But I'm just going to show you like the ones that I have chosen for this. So we have Stunning, Exploding, Shockwave, Gravity, Smithing 3, Leeching, Real Chit 1, Radiance 1, and Rampaging 1. So based on my prior knowledge, Stunning means it stuns your opponent, meaning if you apply this weapon or this enchantment to your weapon, it's supposed to stun your enemy. Exploding, it makes your enemy explode. Shockwave, it sends a shockwave. Gravity, it makes them fly up in the air, probably. Smithing 3, it probably kills them with lightning. Leeching, it's like a lifesteal. Reach is like probably like a bow enchantment or a crossbow enchantment, and if you ever shoot a arrow at a wall, it bounces back and hits you. You hit your enemy or probably a player too. You got Radiance, you know what that is. Heat, and Rampaging sounds like rage. So I mean, based on prior knowledge, you probably know what the effects are, but I recommend you guys testing it out. Test each one of them out just to see how cool one of them is, and you can actually apply it to your own weapons. Also, we have the shields here. So you got the Royal Guard shield, the Tower Guard shield, and the Vanguard Guard shield. In order to craft the Royal Guard shield, all you just need is 5 iron ingots, 4 gold ingots, and that's pretty much it. And it lasts a little longer. The diamond actually lasts way longer than a typical shield. So, I mean, yeah, if you actually get this, you actually have it for a very long time, and you can apply Unbreaking to it. And same goes for the rest. For this one, the Tower Guard shield, you just need iron ingots, 7 gold ingots, and a copper ingot. And the Vanguard Guard shield, you just need 4 planks, 3 gold ingots, and an iron ingot. So I think this must be like a cheaper alternative. However, it still lasts pretty long as to the Royal Guard shield, and you actually save way more resources if you really just want to, get some, pretty art style with it. And you have the Bee Stinger. So you're probably wondering, what does the Bee Stinger do? You can actually kill bees. So it makes bees pretty useful here. And this is just a diamond sword. So, yeah, it says the diamond sword of the true mark of a hero and as accomplished adventurer. Yeah, that's me, guys. That's pretty much me. That's me. So if I spawn like a bee, for example, and I just kill it, it's gonna fight back. I know. Yeah, it actually drops stingers. And also, I like the swing animation. Like, this actually suits my character. Yeah, I like the animations mod very, very much. And let me just spawn another one. Yeah, this is bug abuse, bee abuse. Okay, so I could literally just hold down the button, and we got 2 bee stingers. So yes, you can actually grind bee stingers, and bees are actually useful. So if you have a bee farm, yeah, just gotta stay prepared with that shield or whatever you gotta kill them with, and you're just gonna get a whole load of bee stingers. So what we're going to be reviewing now is the bows. So the bottom one's the bows, and these are how many bows are here. So these are all the bows within this chest. Yes, there are tons of them. Like, I mean, there's a lot of them. So I already have chosen some right here. And I just know, like, yeah, I only chose like a few great ones here, few good ones here, in my opinion, like based on style. And same goes for the crossbows, and these are the crossbows too. You even got short crossbows, long crossbows, and some of them have already have applied effects to them. Like, you just gotta combine with some certain ones. And yes, they have crafting recipes for each one, and I highly suggest getting the REI mod just to understand every crafting recipe instead of just asking me in the chat or in the comments saying, KeyDevy, what's this? KeyDevy, how you craft this? KeyDevy, what's this? KeyDevy, what's this? Download REI, because I cannot sit here and review 150 weapons. And you're probably wondering, where's the durability on these weapons? Well, I think they vary, but they last pretty much shorter than a typical bow, depending on the resources. So, like, you see the bow and the crossbow, you see their maximums, and these guys' maximums are pretty smaller, but it all depends on, like, what you craft or what item you're getting, because some may require diamond, and they might boost up the durability. So, I'm just going to go ahead and just grab these bows and crossbows and just give them a test run. And definitely, these husks are going to have a bad day with this. So, I'm just going to go ahead and spawn a husk, and we're going to be, using the bubble burster. So the bubble burster creates a chain effect of bubble trouble for your enemies. So, okay, so can we do this? Okay, bubble trouble. So let's just shoot the arrow at the guy. So what does it do? It has a reachit 1. So I think it's supposed to bounce on them. So it's like a chain reaction, they say. So if it's a chain reaction, so let's see if I place more of these guys here. And I just do this. So, okay. I don't see nothing changed, but I think it's based on the enchantment. So I think the higher the enchantment, the higher chance that you might, use the effect. So I don't really see any change with the reachits. However, I'm just going to look at the bow. The bow just looks pretty epic, don't it? So we just put the bubble burst up here, and we have ourselves the Sabry Wing. This bow, built for a long lost champion, feels right in the hands of those who seek justice. Radiance. So let's just do this, and we're just going to shoot it at them. I don't see nothing happening, but I think it's supposed to be like an effect. But like I said, you guys can just leave your comments or whatever, just see how this weapon works, since Radiance is like heat. And these are just like stage 1 or just stage 1 perks. And you got Winter's Touch. You can actually just, shoot this because it looks kind of cool, but I think that might be a cold thing. But I don't think it has like a cold effect on it. You got the Pink Scoundrel, has Wild Rage, and a Haunted Bow, bonus shot. So let me just, just take out a few of them out. Like, just spawn a few of these guys. Oh, this guy just come out with gold. So this is Winter's Touch. Okay, come on. So Winter's Touch doesn't do much here. Alright, so we're just going to, keep bow spamming these guys to death. The Pink Scoundrel has Wild Rage. So I think it's supposed to like add an effect. And look at this. It actually... Wait, it kills the other dude. Yeah, it actually makes them both attack each other. Interesting, 2 zombies fighting. And you got the Haunted Bow. It's supposed to give you a bonus shot. So it's like double perk or something, or double damage. But it's kind of interesting that some of these bows are pretty useful. Okay, so let me just see if I use the Pink Scoundrel. Nah, I was going to try to make the gold in a regular guy fight. But you actually saw at first hand 2 zombies or 2 husks fighting each other. That's a whole different type of fighting that I see. Okay, so just gonna go ahead and test out these crossbows. So you got the harp crossbow, half musical instrument, and fully deadly weapon. The harp crossbow is a life of the party. Multi-shot. So we already know what multi-shot does. You got the imploding crossbow. The imploding crossbow has been magically fine-tuned to maximize the impact of the explosion. Gravity 1. The veil crossbow. The veil crossbow cloaks the wielder in shadow, perfect for those who prefer to go unnoticed and undefeated. That's an interesting lore. Firebolt thrower. The firebolt thrower launches chaos in a chain reaction of exploding arrows. Okay, I think that's quite risky. And you got the Doom crossbow. Yes, Doom. Many thought that the Doom crossbow was just a myth, but this time the rumors turned out to be true and has punch 1. So yeah, some of these things just come pre-replied. So if I just push R, you actually see a lot. Like for example, the Doom crossbow, you need 2 pieces of netherite scrap, an iron block, 3 string, and 2 pieces of lapis, and a heavy crossbow, in which you just need 5 iron ingots, 3 pieces of string, and a regular crossbow. And for those that don't know how to craft a crossbow, it's just this. Yeah, the ingredients just keep going down, and it's just a lot just to say. But anyways, let's just gonna go ahead and just test out these crossbows, and we're going to start up with the harp crossbow. So we know what this does, and the animation looks pretty weird. It just moves my thing to the left somehow. It looks weird. So we already know what that is, and we got the imploding crossbow. Yeah, this is pretty risky. It's supposed to give you a chain reaction, but I don't think that's gonna happen because based on the enchantment on it, it says exploding arrows. So I think there's like a chance. Come on. Come on. We want chain reaction. Come on. I don't think it's working. Yeah, let's try the veil crossbow. Come on, veiled. Oh, the veil crossbow actually just insta-kills them. Yeah, very powerful. Shadow shot. Just one-shots them. Okay, because some of these items can actually just insta-kill these guys. Like, I'm serious. Some of this stuff can insta-kill. And, okay, why did I found the water? Like, I am pretty much a noob. And I'm just going to continue on just fighting the water. Okay. And, yeah. And we just got punched. And this thing could just knock him out with one hit. Yeah. Even in the water, they still stand no chance. I just gotta say, these bows and crossbows are pretty darn powerful. But we're just gonna go ahead and put this stuff away. And we're going to be reviewing the melee weapons, because I know you guys really want to see what these melee weapons have to offer. So we're just gonna go ahead and just check this chest filled with the melee weapons, because I always gotta start with the enchantment book. The enchantments is because, you know, some of these things do come pre-applied with enchantments. So we have all of these melee weapons, ranging from the anchor all the way to the battle staff, and from the battle staff to the battle staff of terror to the whip. Just the simple, simplistic whip that is painful. Yes, and it fills up a whole chest and a half. A lot of weapons. Can I explain them all? Chose only 10. But seriously, I like the diamond and diamond pickaxe replacements. Like, they look pretty cool. Like, even if you just get a typical diamond pickaxe, it actually, you know, has a lore too. You even got the hailing pinnacle. Yeah, it has different designs. It just makes the game look pretty cool. Same goes for the iron pickaxe too. So yeah, it gives it some, you know, some shine. Even goes for the diamond sword. So if I look up the diamond sword real quick, REI, you just need this. You just put the diamond sword like this. I mean, if I craft diamond swords like this now, that's going to make me a true Chad, because I like being an adventurer. So, okay, so we already have chose our 10, and we got the anchor, the encrusted anchor, the mauler, the master's katana, the nameless blade, the frost scythe, the starless knight, hammer of gravity, the vine whip, and the whispering spear. Yeah. I mean, you guys probably wish, hey, KeyDevy, why can't you just go with the glaives or anything? Like I said, I'm not reviewing 150 mods of this. Like, it's a lot. It's all cool, but reviewing all of these is just, it's insane. Unless you really want to spend 30 minutes of me talking and explaining how everything's supposed to be crafted, then it's just going to make you guys bored of even watching the whole tutorial. So let me just go ahead and just grab all these stuff. I don't know why I'm grabbing that. Just grab all these stuff here, and we just go give it a try. First off, we're going to start up with the Starless Knight. Let's read the lore on this. The Starless Knight is haunted by echoes of pain that linger within the pitch black blade. shared pain. So, okay, so it shares pain somehow. And it is a two-handed weapon because remember, you got the animations mod. It requires two hands and you can't put nothing in your offhand. So if I swing, it's supposed to be shared pain. So I think it does the same damage probably the guys, gave to me. However, it just swipes him twice. And the attack damage is 11. And in order to craft this, you just need 2 pieces of crying obsidian, 4 amethyst shards, and an obsidian claymore. And to make the obsidian claymore is obsidian and netherite ingots with a claymore again. Yeah, it just goes down, on, and on. Okay, I don't know what that is, but you just put that in the crafting table. Hey, it's just a sturdy and reliable blade. Oh boy. So you can even put your own weapons in there. That's crazy. That's some crazy crafting. Now we're just going to go ahead and just go to the nameless blade. Okay, so the nameless blade, okay, the deadly blade story was lost in the endless sands of time. Whoa, 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 these guys are abusive. Okay, whoa, you see that? It actually summons weakness. So these guys are pretty much weak and we're not affected by it. So that's pretty good since the debuffs is going to work on them, not us. And this is so powerful too. You can literally just keep backing them in the corner and just applying weakness to your enemies. And while we're fighting in the water, it even sends it in the water. Oh my goodness. This is just a whole nother level of fighting. Okay, so we're just going to get right back on the surface. And the nameless blade is pretty overpowering with a 7 attack damage. Same thing like a diamond sword. And you just need, 3 polished black stones. So actually, you can just get a diamond sword way ahead of time. We got the Master's Katana. The Master's Katana has existed throughout the ages, appearing to heroes at the right moment. Well, I am not a hero. However, I'm an anti-hero. However, I have standards. So let's just go ahead and just kill these guys here. We got our Master's Katana, and we just go swipe. And it says critical damage too. So yeah, so I think it does like a lot of damage. But we cannot crit. So based on we use an animation mod, I think it might work without it too, if you guys can give it a try. But yeah, I mean, these weapons are pretty overpowering. The Master's Katana is overpowering too with 8 attack damage, more than a diamond sword, but comparable to a netherite sword. So to make this, 2 pieces of diamond, 2 pieces of gold, and a katana, and this. Yeah. Pretty simple. Now we got the encrusted anchor. So it just has poisoning and gravity. So I'm going to show you guys like what happens when we use the encrusted anchor. It does like a lot of damage. Like look how it just, throws. And there is gravity on it too and poisoning. I'm literally just, doing this, and let me see the animation. Like look at my character. He's trying so hard just to throw an anchor. Whoa. Shoo, it even did a whole number. It killed 3 with 1 stone. 3 with 1 piece of iron. Oh my goodness, that's just crazy. To make this, it's just 4 blocks of gold, vines, an anchor, and yeah, I was right. I actually said iron. Expensive. It's the same thing for this. So if you make this, you could actually upgrade to this. Yes, guys, we are actually abusing husks. Yeah, it's insane. And we got the Hammer of Gravity. So, the Hammer of Gravity, a hammer embedded with a crystal that harnesses the power of gravity. That is incredibly powerful. So, we'll see the animation here. It's a 2-handed, okay, so we're just going to bang them. They're supposed to be gravity. I'm not sure these guys are supposed to be like flying in the air or something. But gravity, it prevents them probably from launching in the air, or probably it keeps them down on the ground. But it's only a tier 1 effect, so we don't really know what will happen. But you guys can, still check out with the REI and just do some tests yourself. We have the Vine Whip. So the Vine Whip, a sturdy whip made from thick thorn-laden vines capable of poisoning anything it touches. Be careful not to scratch yourself. Oh boy, so it sounds like I get impacted by this, right? So let's see what happens when we just fight with this. So we just do this. So we just smack the enemy with this. And it does 4 hearts of damage, I guess. Probably like 4 hearts of damage. And it just dropped a piece of iron. Wow. Okay, so it's supposed to give you poisoning. And it gives you 8 attack damage. And it has low durability. comparable to an iron sword. So to craft this, yeah, it's basically, it looks like you're making a fishing rod, but you're just adding a piece of leather at the end. Okay, like I said, use REI. And we have the Frost Scythe. The Frost Scythe is a near indestructible blade that is freezing to the touch and never seems to melt. Freezing, and it's a two-handed weapon too. Oh, we spawn a small guy. Oh boy. However, I like the Scythe too, because of the swing animation and its sound effect. And remember, you guys can just hold down the left click, and yeah, he has been affected by it. Oh well, so easy. It freezes your enemies too, and players possibly. And we have the Mauler. So the Mauler, these claw-like weapons wielded by ancient Illager soldiers are savage in battle. Rampage. So say if I spawn like 5 of these folks, all you just gotta do is just punch them. If you try to put them in your offhand, it won't do much other than just be good as a decoration. But you gotta put them in your main hand. So he's gonna do this. It's like a scratch animation. You actually can be able to scratch. Yeah, but it's pretty useful, like, you know, close hand combat. But this is quite risky. Very risky, you know, to ask me, because you can actually get infected and actually get touched by some mobs. Unless you enchanted the joints to like sharpness 10, then you're pretty much a savage. But this here, yeah, you're just basically scratching your opponents to death. And to craft the Mauler, all you just need is 5 pieces of leather, 3 bones, and a gauntlet. In order to craft the gauntlet is just 7 pieces of leather. So you just gotta kill a bunch of cows. Yes, lots of cows. And last but not least is the Whispering Spear. Legend says that this cursed spear is plagued by the soul that controls the mind of any who wield it. Echo 1. So let me just summon, I don't know, these guys, and let's see what happens. So we cannot, you know, use right click, but we can, you know, stab people with it. We're just going to shank them to death. But it says you can actually control, and look at that, it does a huge number. And what the attack damage is 8 attack damage, but it kills them 3 with 1 shank. Oh my goodness, and it's powerful. And look how my character is holding this. It's like this. Like, yeah, come close to me or else you will suffer the consequences. I'm serious. Come close to me. I will shank you to death. That's going to pretty much summarize this whole Minecraft Dungeons weapons mod. Even though I did not explain 150 plus weapons that are in those chests, I mean, I'm just going to say download REI for the 5th or the 6th time. Because there are a lot of crafting recipes just to go over each one of these guys. I mean, look at this. The whole wall is filled with some good stuff. You might even see the Malahorn again, probably. And you can even make daggers, blade swackers, and whatever. And you can probably hit someone with a broom. Like, seriously, you can kill someone with a broom. Like, that's actually a broom. It's just crazy. Like, it's really insane. I mean, that's not a broom. That's a scythe. So the broom, where's the broom at? Supposed to be on this wall, because seriously, I just chose like a selective few on this wall just to showcase whatever it is. I think it's in the chest, but you can actually kill someone with a broom. Like, I'm not kidding, a broom. Anyways, the mod is going to be in the description, so you guys can give it a try. You can wield weapons, shoot with the weapons, and just do a lot of damage. These weapons are pretty expensive, however, they are worth for the crafting, and I recommend downloading the REI mod, in which that's going to be in the description as well. And this is a fabric mod, not forge, fabric. So if you try to wonder if this is for forge, it is only for fabric. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, or slightly a tutorial, but mostly a showcase. And see you guys next time on the next Minecraft adventure.